how can we come into this knowing of true rest? And what is it that rests? What rests is this incessant separation state, this pushing ahead and falling behind, and flight or fright or fight or freeze or faint. The ways that our nervous system and our personality gets ahead of itself, wills things to happen, fights things that are happening, suffers, goes against this flow of life. These are all places we don't find rest. And rest is being one with the moment. Rest is finding the pace of life that has us right here, alert, aware, present, connected to our true essence, living from it, moving from it, doing from it. And this is something we discover through letting go of the layers that are impeding us from finding true rest. And sitting here in meditation, one might notice that the mind is always trying to solve problems, seek for something, get a little bit better, change the state a little bit more, just a little bit more. Or it's collapsing. What's the hope? What's the use? And these are all states of effort, actually. And they actually take a lot of energy. So we're finding what is it that supports the nervous system and the body to find rest, to actually let down our doing from willfulness, from separation, and enjoy and rest into the doing from life itself, the doing that life is doing. And it feels like it's a dance of finding what's in the way and tenderly approaching it, understanding it, being with it, letting it dissolve into this that you are. And also just letting this that you are grow. Like as you're on a walk, noticing not what you could find or what you've got to solve, or can you mull things over? Great, I'm on a walk, I can think about things. But to actually drop into the body, what do you have on your walk? You have your feet, your breath, maybe some birds, some trees, squirrels, people, dirt. The fact that we're spinning on a giant ball in the middle of space with infinite creation all around us and within us. What? Just feeling life itself. Feeling where from. Just with the breath. And trusting that this that we are, this true self, this rest is possible, is here all the time, is accessible, even when we're struggling. Can we struggle inside of a space of rest? Can we just take one little step and let the struggle that we're in be held by life? And this, I'm in a chair and I've interlaced my fingers behind my neck. This is a mudra, so to speak, for the nervous system. Can you try it? Can you breathe and see what it's letting your body know? It's letting your body know that you can let down. Maybe you lean against a wall with your hands behind your head. Maybe you massage your neck a bit back there. The cranial nerves all going into the head that interface with the nervous system, the vagus nerve. And let your body take in some relaxation, even if it's 1% that you can get to. The mind will always focus on, oh, but I'm not relaxed here. I'm still suffering. I'm still not relaxed even when I do that. But let the mind actually notice and the body actually notice what you have. So you can do this walking. You can do this sitting. Notice what you have. Feed the mind with goodness and let it rest. Let it soak all the way into the nervous system and the tissues and the bones and the muscles. And enjoy, even maybe enjoy this rest. Everything comes to rest. All movement ceases. And one can still go about one's day. All movement ceases. And one can still move about. What is moving? What am I? What are you? What is this? Life itself. And we can have that experiential knowing and live a life rested, resting. I'm just going to be for a few minutes here with you, opening to the grace from above and the support from below. Filling us with this inquiry of rest. What is rest? What is rest in the body, in experiential knowing? And it's almost like we're dropping the question into the body. And letting it go with the mind. The mind is not going to come up with what is rest. The mind remains curious and open like a cup. Rest is a state of being. Rest is being. And all else settles like the silt in a pond, settling. And we're retraining the mind to discover rest instead of discover where we're not rested. This is a habit. Enjoy. Feel the support that's here. The grace. Going all the way down to the belly and the root, where often we find some patterns of coming out of ourselves in panic, survival panic, or doing, willing, pushing panic. Can we just let those scared baby monkeys be as scared as they want to be inside of this infinite rest, infinite knowing and being? May they learn to rest inside their true father, true mother, like a womb. The womb of life. We're resting in the womb of life as a way of life. You can really feel how the body, it wants to rest. It's like so innocent. Like I feel like patting it, Good body, good body. Thank you, body. Gratitude is really good for the brain and body to learn to rest. Contact, touch, even just touching your own body. It gives signals that, it must not be an emergency. If I can touch myself like this, if I can squeeze my face, if I can put my hands on my shoulders, it must not be an emergency. Must not be fleeing from something. And yawning, tummy gurgling, all signs of rest and digest. And this is a way of integration. Where the body comes along with the awakening. True rest is infinite and everywhere, all the time. And yet our bodies can feel something very different. So how can we bring the body along? How can we allow the body to know rest? Bless your exploration in that. May all beings find true rest.